A Pennsylvania man was charged with the murder of his estranged wife after a lengthy investigation. He raised an alibi defense, claiming he could not possibly have been at the scene of the crime. 4 events that night were established as facts at trial. Do they confirm his alibi, or could he be the killer? The first event was a phone call he took at his country home several hours before the murder, a few miles north of the crime scene, his wife's home. His travels and possible routes are highlighted in bright yellow in these 3D views. The victim was shot while on the phone, so the time of the second event, her murder, is known exactly. The aerial photo used here was taken by the state police the day after her body was discovered. Her killer's tracks were still plainly visible in the January snow. The killer had used gullies, brush, and a homemade silencer to attack and escape undetected. He took one shot through the heart through her kitchen window. The killer's very large footprints indicated a calm, patient, and deliberate attack, which then yielded to a much hastier escape. The killer's tracks disappeared on the city streets, but our 3D flyover continues to the locations of further traces he left behind. A long time after the murder, the size 14 sneakers that made the tracks in the snow and the murder weapon itself were found in the first remote mountain area along the route south from town, the same route taken by the accused. This rough mountain forest provided a sensible place to quickly discard incriminating evidence unseen. Route 15 climbs up over Bald Eagle Mountain. From that vantage point, Allenwood, Lewisburg, and Selinsgrove define a stretch of highway any point along which the accused could have made his cell phone call, which is the third event. Here we project the cell phone company's coverage map onto our 3D terrain. Bright red shows areas that are handled by the particular radio tower that relayed his call. Bright blue indicates areas beyond the map's coverage, which we calculated with our 3D program using standard line-of-sight methods. They show that his call could have originated as far north as Bald Eagle Mountain itself. The fourth verified event has the accused checking into a Harrisburg area motel just before 1 a.m. that night. A comparison of the route traveled by the accused with the 4 known events shows he could easily have been present at all 4 events. His alibi defense doesn't stand. Masses of other evidence, carefully presented at trial, led to his conviction. Is there an alibi? In this case, no, there is not.